If every family would simply be willing to be a part of the equation, then there would not be a single orphan in America. And so much of the cycles of brokenness that are fed through the foster care system could be broken over the nation. Adoption is the solution to our abortion crisis. It's the solution to our fatherlessness and our motherlessness crisis. And some, like I said, it would only take 100,000 families. There are 330,000 churches in America. It would only take 100,000 families to take every one of those children in.
Question, we're kind of jumping back a little bit, but I so want to know, because I was looking up a little bit about 1 Million Home and just some other things that, I've seen your name pop up on and advocate for. What do you say, and what would you say to people who maybe have that little something inside of them towards adoption or fostering? How did you make that jump, and how did you open up yourself enough to hear God speak to you and begin that journey of opening up? Because it seems like a huge stretch from someone. I've been 15 months old. I feel that even myself, but I wouldn't know what would be the steps to even take to open up my heart in that way.
Yeah. I think, not everyone will have the tremendous privilege of adopting. That will be a privilege that some have, and an honor, and not everybody will have that. But I think the key is that everybody has a part to play in the current crisis, both at a global orphan level and in the US in terms of the foster care. Right now in America, there are 100,000 children in the foster care system that have no hope of reunification, which the goal is always reunification with family. But 100,000, their parents' rights have been permanently terminated, and they have no close relative to be reunited with. And they are essentially orphans of the state. And, those kids, when they age out at 18 years old, 50% of them will be homeless and drug addicted by the end of their first year. All the statistics point to the massive number of people in incarceration and the huge, overwhelming percentage that have spent time in the foster care system. The foster care system has quickly become the largest place for human trafficking in America. And the issue, I think, is not necessarily would every family be willing to take in a foster child, because there is an act of obedience to that. There is a word of the Lord that needs to fuel that. But if every family would simply be willing to be a part of the equation, then there would not be a single orphan in America. And so much of the cycles of brokenness that are fed through the foster care system could be broken over the nation. Adoption is the solution to our abortion crisis. It's the solution to our fatherlessness and our motherlessness crisis. And some, like I said, it would only take 100,000 families. There are 330,000 churches in America. It would only take 100,000 families to take every one of those children in. And if another couple 100,000 families that would just support the families that take in children. In our community here, we are the first responders to the foster crisis on our island. And so we're often the first ones the state reaches out to. And if we can't take the child, we often find someone who can. But it's a whole wraparound. When we took our first foster child in, someone brought us a mattress because we needed another one. Someone brought us meals for a week straight. Someone took our other kids when we needed help. It was like the whole body's got to come around this issue. And I think the goal is this. The goal is 100% participation. This has to rise in the priority of the heart of the American church, or we're simply not living out a true gospel where the orphan and the widow is truly taken care of. And it won't be that everyone has to have this pressure, like, my gosh, my family can't handle that. I can't handle it financially. No. We all do it together. And there are easily 100,000 families with the grace and the right stage of life to take in a child. And there are hundreds of thousands of more families that could support those that do. And so I think the goal is 100% participation. And the thing that the American church needs to hear is it's so possible. It is so possible that there would not be an orphan in America, and that we could break these cycles right where they start. Go upriver and break these cycles right where they start, to see the next generation not be a fatherless generation. It's so possible.
Amen. I love that you guys are living out the gospel in so many ways as best as you can through your lives. Hey guys, Roxanne Grace here. Thank you guys so much for watching Dream's YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single conversation or new music from Dream. And if you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like and notification buttons and share this video with a friend who needs to hear it. Oh, and don't forget, you can subscribe and listen to the conversation anywhere podcasts are available. Thanks for watching.